Here are two NFL teams I think are going to be way more competitive than people think going into this season. The first team is the New York Giants. Let's just start off with the obvious thing. The Giants' defense this year is going to be sick. We've heard about the pass rush with Dexter Lawrence, Brian Burns, Kayvon Thibodeau, and they just drafted Abdul Carter at third overall. But I think even the secondary solid with guys like Deonte Banks, and they just brought in Javon Holland. I think this could be a top 5 defense. And because their quarterback play has been so bad over the last couple of years with guys like Daniel Jones and Tommy DeVito playing that position, I don't think their offense is talked about enough for having enough solid weapons around them. Obviously, we know Malik Neighbors. He has the potential to maybe be the wide receiver 1 in fantasy all year. But even guys like Darius Slayton and Wan'Dale Robinson, I just think they're solid players. Then mentioned in running back, Tyrone Tracy showed some flashes last year, and we all know Cam Skattebo was a weapon at Arizona State last year. And listen, I know Russell Wilson isn't what he used to be, but he's still so much better than Daniel Jones and Tommy DeVito. And even if Russell Wilson's not the starter all year, Jackson Dart, who they drafted in the first round just this past season, has shown a lot of flashes in preseason so far. And I trust Brian Daboll as a play caller. I know he's gotten a bad rap over the last couple of years, but I think that's more due to the awful quarterbacks he's had to work with. So I think the Giants could win maybe 7 or 8 games this year. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs, but could they finish with 7 or 8 wins and be around the mid-tier of the NFL as opposed to the bottom where they've been the last few years? I think so. And then the next team, the Tennessee Titans. Like the Giants, I think their defense is pretty good. They were in a decent amount of games last season. It's just the quarterback position killed them because of Will Levis, which is why they got the first overall pick last year, and they were able to draft Cam Ward, who I think is going to be a superstar in this league. And while the weapons around him aren't great, I do like the offensive line with guys like Peter Skoronski and J.C. Latham there. So, like the Giants, I don't think the Titans are going to the playoffs, but I think they're going to be way more competitive this season. I'm thinking somewhere like 6-7 wins for them. So let me know in the comments, who's one team you think is not being talked about enough this year? Like I said, I don't think the Giants or Titans are making the playoffs, but I think they're going to be way more competitive this season than people are expecting.